Hi, Leo. This is Aqua Moonlight. Thank you so much for stopping by. So, I am here to do your love and relationship reading. So, this is going to be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So, this is going to be for those of you who have a connection with somebody of some sort. You have some form of relationship, you have some form of tie with each other. So, we're going to look at the energies between you and this person, what's going on between you both, where things heading, feelings involved, challenges, things like that. Okay, so I will also be doing a single kind of general type of love reading for June, but this is going to be for those of you who are inquiring about somebody specific. So let's take a look here. So this is going to be for Leo. What do we have, Spirit, please, for Leos between them and their person? What's going on in this connection? What do we need to know here for Leo? So I'm going to get a couple of themes here from the Romance Angels and also from the Messages of Love by All Things Intuitive. And then we're going to go ahead and lay out a spread and look at the energies that are playing out here. So just take what resonates with you. Just take it if it fits with you. It's not going to be for everyone. And definitely with these types of readings as well, the roles can be reversed. So keep that in mind. All right, so let's see. So Spirit, what do we have, please, for Leo? This is for Leo and whoever they're connecting with, relationship here. What is the energy dynamic between Leo and whoever they're connecting with? Let's get an overall theme. What is the theme right now for Leo? Okay, we have love yourself first, and we have passion showing up blocked here. We're going to confirm. So let's get a confirmation here for the themes for Leo right now in this connection and love here. Okay, we have mastery and we have protected. So we're going to tie that into the reading, but I'm going to go ahead and give the tarot a shuffle and then we'll see what comes up here. All right, so what do we have here for Leo? June 2021. All right, let's see. And so these are just the energies playing out for the next few weeks or so. It's not going to be, permanently, of course. This is just going to be what's happening here. So we have the Page of Cups. We have the Page of Swords in reverse. We have the Strength in reverse. We have the World in reverse. We have the Ace of Cups, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Pentacles, and here we have the Two of Cups in reverse. Bottom of the deck, another page, Page of Wands reverse, and the High Priestess. Okay, so we're going to confirm as we go along and get into this and see what's going on. So the first thing I'm kind of feeling here is that we have the Passion reverse, we have the Love Yourself in reverse. Both of them are coming out in reverse. And here we have a lot of, I feel like there's this energy here playing out to where somebody here does feel like they're going through a bit of insecurity. There could be a lack of openness here when it comes to the heart. I do feel like there is a connection here that, because we have in the outcome position, we have the Two of Cups in reverse. So this tells me that there is a connection here that exists. It's just coming through as not being accepted or not being taken here. Somebody could be going through some financial struggles, some financial difficulties here, because they're coming through here with the Strength in reverse, and then their feelings, the Nine of Pentacles reverse, and the external is the Five of Pentacles. So there definitely could be a feeling here of not being fully in one's power. This person could have some insecurities here about money. They could have some insecurities about maybe maybe you're doing well. I feel like with this Page of Cups, Page of Swords, we actually have 3 pages here. So this is either something new, or it's something that I feel kind of needs to come into a new start or new communication. I do feel also with the Mastery, you've learned the spiritual lesson, and we have the World in reverse. This is coming through on your side for how you're showing up in the connection, and they have the Strength in reverse, and you have the World reverse. And again, that could be swapped around, but I do feel like with this World in reverse, there's a completion of a cycle here that needs to happen. And I feel like the challenge is coming through as maybe completing this chapter and being able to open up, being able to be receptive. So this could be something new for some of you, or this is something that I feel is kind of safe to be guided towards, if that makes sense, because we have the Ace of Cups, and the Page of Cups is what's crowning the situation. So this could definitely be a situation too that somebody does owe you some form of apology, or this is a needing to, again, kind of open up within the heart. I feel like with that passion too in reverse, it's not to say that there's no passion here. It's just more about not going with the heart. So somebody could be really trying to suppress what's in the heart, trying to force, what could be sitting within the heart here. And I feel like that's what's coming through here too with this Page of Swords reverse, is for how both of you are connecting to each other. So it's almost like there's this feeling of not communicating, a feeling of not, there's also some untold kind of feelings or untold information here. So let's get a little bit more clarity and see what's going on here. So the outcome with the Two of Cups in reverse, again, I think it's coming through that the connection probably is not coming into full alignment, even though there is a connection here. So there's a feeling of kind of being at an odds with each other. And I feel like it's because somebody here, or both of you really, are needing to kind of get on a more equal field or equal level to communicate or to keep growing. Yeah, there's a lot of evolving in process here, a lot of spiritual lessons that are in process. And I think that's why we have this Mastery card here too. You've learned the spiritual lesson. So it's almost like for some of you, the way that you're showing up in the connection too, maybe there's something that you are still completing with this person. You're still completing a lesson, a cycle. Yeah, it kind of feels like a bit of a us against the world type of connection, to where you do have to have a conversation. You may have to really kind of connect with each other a little bit deeper to really unravel this and to come together in a way where you are actually seeing eye to eye. Because see, here we have the Two of Cups and us against the world. And so it does feel like a little bit of this sort of resisting with the Strength in reverse, or trying to resist something, trying to, even though I'm getting more of needing to come into more confidence, or come into more of a place where we can feel like we can explore our desires. Because again, with this Five of Pentacles to come through for the external, and the Ace of Cups for the challenge, it's kind of connecting that there's a sense of having to climb out of a feeling of unworthiness, or a feeling of lack here, or even loss financially or otherwise. So let's confirm the Page of Cups. Why is this here for the crowning energy for Leo in this connection? The Page of Cups. a divinely protected love, sacred souls colliding, and the universe orchestrating events. Yeah, I do feel like for a lot of you, this is a connection that I feel is supposed to come to some form of connection or reconnection. And this is something that has been a long time coming, or it's been a process that you've been going through. And that's why we have the mastery here too. So with this divinely protected love and the Page of Cups is very pure. The Page of Cups comes from a very vulnerable place. The Page of Cups comes from a place of wanting to, again, maybe apologize or wanting to come from purity. So there's something that's very much protected in the connection here that you share with this person, even if you're not currently in total alignment or total communication. Yeah, universal oneness, profound spiritual revelations, and a higher understanding. So there is definitely a feeling here of having to come into a higher understanding. And that is going to be, with the Ace of Cups here, an overflowing sense of renewal after feeling like we have either lost quite a bit, or we feel like we need to feel like we can renew our heart. So there's a feeling with this, yes, he protected too. We have the word protected twice. Oh, I just messed up the whole. Yeah, we have protected twice. And with this high priestess too, some of you could be really, it's kind of like there's a feeling here of, yeah, as I said that, we have dream here. So maybe you're receiving some dreams. You could be receiving some, intuitive nudges here. But it's also something about it is kind of in the spiritual plane to where it's being protected. So if you are trying to figure out, if you should communicate or if you should reach out or if you should open your heart, or that could be vice versa, I do feel like there is a protective energy here in terms of when things are the right time to open up or to come together in this sort of emotional type of expression. Let's look at this Page of Swords for the energy between you both together. Leo, how are you both connecting with each other? Yeah, so it's all about having to feel. We have emotional rush, allowing yourself to feel. So it's sort of like there's this energy between you both right now. Maybe you're just both doing your own thing. You're both on your solo path. You're both maybe just focusing on yourself. There is a lot of, we have the Nine of Pentacles here too. So it feels like really coming from a place where you both want to, or you have been maybe for a while with that World card too, have been focusing on yourselves, have been focusing on trying to build yourselves, trying to accomplish things, trying to master certain things. But I do feel like with this Page of Swords reverse, there's a feeling here of like, yeah, just keep getting that, like holding a lot within, holding a lot of feelings within, holding a lot of maybe desire to communicate or desire to say something here, and kind of holding that in with the Page of Swords. So that's how you're both coming together. So that tells me that you both may be kind of in that place of feeling that way. Let's confirm here the energy between you both right now, Leo. The King of Swords, and then the Judgment reverse. So this could be somebody who could be a air sign, Leo, or not a Leo, a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. We have Leo with the Strength. We have, yeah, that's pretty much all I'm really seeing. But with the King of Swords and the Page of Swords, it's sort of like, again, it's the same thing. There's a feeling here of wanting to try to be stoic, trying to be kind of distant, trying to decide, what's best here. There's a lot of logic, there's a lot of reasoning, but maybe not enough emotion, maybe not enough listening to the heart. And we have another major card here, the Judgment. So with the Judgment and the World and the Strength and the High Priestess, I do feel like there's this feeling here of having to, again, kind of master a lesson from the past, or master something that we've been learning from the past here. And so, and this is how you both are kind of connecting. So it's like you haven't reached a resolution. You haven't reached a final conclusion with something. And I feel like it's because there's a holding back. There's a suppression here coming through. And it's very necessary, to go through these lessons. But I do feel like there's a need to kind of either resurrect something or to let it go, let it flow, and open up into something different. But this is what's coming through here for the energy between you both. So tell me about this judgment for Leo, for you and your person together. It's also about finding a resolution. Yeah, see, new love. We have go slow. We have new love. We do have the warning that wanted to fly out. So we'll connect this as we go. I'm not sure why this is here yet. But with go slow and new love, it could also be kind of a bit of hesitancy here is what I'm getting to. So either you feel hesitant or they feel hesitant, because something about this is coming through as a renewal or a brand new thing. I'm also getting to that if this is somebody new for some of you, there could be a lot of past things that have not been healed or worked through, especially financially. I'm getting a lot of financial stuff here too, but it's sort of like this is going to require a very slow approach, but it's sort of like it's a bit too slow maybe. And so there's a balance here between having to move towards this connection and open up to it, while also maintaining a level of self-control is kind of what I'm picking up on here. So let's look at this person here coming through as the Strength card in reverse. So this, I'm going to say this is your person, whoever you're connected to. How are they showing up here in the connection right now? Whoever you're dealing with, Leo. So I feel like this person, first of all, if you are dealing with this person intimately, or if you have, because what I'm getting here with the waiting heart and the blinded by the light and honoring the body, this is kind of what I'm getting. It's like the person you're connecting to, I do feel like they have a tendency here to not have a level of self-restraint or self-control, and that could actually manifest as them treating you in a way that's not honoring you. But I do feel like this is not really their true character, or it's not who they truly are, if that makes sense. So it's sort of like they're moving through this. Not that you should accept that or wait for that. And I think that's why we have honoring the body here. But it's sort of like having to realize the connection, having to come into more of a mutual thing. Because right now it is kind of showing that this person might be a little bit sort of blinded by a way towards this divine connection, or the connection, I should say, that's just kind of a strong connection here. I feel that could be very mutual, and it's under the surface, I feel like it is, but I get this feeling with the warning here too, that at the moment, this person here you're connecting to, they may be a little bit like unbalanced. It's not really the right word, like sort of, yeah, I guess you could say unbalanced. Like something about their energy is coming through as being a little bit like they're, I don't know, I can't think of the word I'm looking for, like intimidated, I guess, by you, or a little bit wary of getting too involved with you here, because they are sort of needing to come out of their own level of insecurity or loss, because we have love yourself first here too. And this definitely goes for both of you, because you could be mirroring each other here too. And this is why I feel when, it's like you both are having to kind of come into a sense of moving at a more slow pace here to come together. Let me look at your side with the world in reverse for Leo. So I'm going to say this is you here. How are you showing up here in the connection? Yeah, so it's very much of like this feeling of mirroring is what I'm getting here too. We have mesmerized by you, a deep intrigue. We have fear of intimacy, unfamiliar feelings, and we have the sinner falling victim to temptation, mistakes, and lessons. So see how it's sort of like And this could be for some of you too. It could resonate with some of you that you've been in this dynamic with this person for a while. Or maybe you just feel very drawn to them. You feel kind of captivated here by this connection. And maybe you could have your own fears too, but it's sort of like, that maybe they're not ready, and sort of like you're both mirroring each other is what I'm getting. And because of this, it's sort of not allowing a new start to begin. So at the moment, I do feel like there's a level of immaturity coming from the person you're connected to, even though there's sort of a need. It's like there's an immaturity, but there's a need to, Spirit's trying to push this to come into more of an emotional type of connection, or just more of like a union type of energy to where you can be open, you can be vulnerable. But right now, it is kind of coming through that the lesson has not been totally completed here. Let's confirm this person with the Strength card here. How are they showing up in the connection? What is this? Yeah, the Lovers and the Hierophant reversed. So that is a powerful combination here. So I'm going to actually put this here, and I'm going to look at the blockage. Let's look at this Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups for what is blocking this connection between you and this person. What is the challenge here? Leo. Yeah, forgiveness and second chance. So it's definitely about forgiveness. It's about coming into, is definitely what I'm getting here. The Judgment can also be about a second chance here. But what I'm getting with the Lovers and the Hierophant and the Strength, they're coming through with, we have strong Gemini and Taurus here coming through. But it's sort of like with because for me, the Hierophant can be about a higher commitment, a higher sense of integrity here. And actually they're right next to each other. The Hierophant comes right before the Lovers. And it usually talks about our, like, what kind of tradition are we following? What kind of beliefs do we have? What is our faith? So there almost could be, I'm getting a couple things here, but some of you, this person could be a little bit like they may be blinded by the light here. They're not really open to a higher love or a higher commitment. They could have some differences when it comes to religion or spirituality, or something here is different when it comes to how they are showing up than you, whatever that is. And it's sort of like this is contributing to this person feeling like they are not able to meet you on a higher level, even though the connection is existing on that level. So with the Five of Pentacles too, it is kind of a low vibrational energy to where somebody feels like maybe they're focusing too much on finances or on work, or they're focusing too much on things that are not in alignment with their truth or their sense of I guess, integrity. And so with the Lovers and the Strength reverse, it's like they are trying to feed into things that are not in alignment with their soul. And so I feel like with that waiting heart too, and the Hierophant, at the moment, this is how they are kind of showing up, is that they may not be ready, fully to embrace the spiritual aspect of the connection, or just a higher level of commitment. And this is why the challenge is coming through as a second chance and forgiveness, is because whatever you want is totally up to you. But I feel like the connection could have the potential to come into a second chance, and also combined with forgiveness. And then from that point, you decide what you want from there. But somebody here is trying to suppress, or they're trying to kind of like choose, I don't know how to explain, like choose a different path rather than seeing the potential of something that, could be this love, and focusing too much on their own struggles. So how they feel for you and their intentions for you is the Nine of Pentacles reversed. We'll see. Leo. This person's intentions towards you, how they feel about you. Yeah, so I do feel like there could be opinions of other people involved here too, which could be the Hierophant. It could, like I said, it could be religion, it could be cultural differences, it could be, I don't know, it could be anything really. But with that Five of Pentacles too, there may be a feeling of this person being kind of alone in the way that they would have to be, like they would have to take their own path to be with you for some of you here. Because here we have don't go, we have broken, the damage has already been done, I don't know how to pick the pieces up, and we have worry, overthinking about what everyone else will think. And that could be with the Hierophant here as well. So there's already been some damage here. There's already been some broken pieces here. I do feel like this person is kind of holding on though to the idea that this could be something, but they're struggling to pick up their own pieces in their own life, I feel, for a lot of them. How's this person feeling about you, Leo? What are their intentions for you? Yeah, they're very sad. I do feel like this person they're stuck. They feel like they're very stuck in their own patterns. And for most of them, it's maybe a combination of insecurity. It could be like a victim mentality. They could feel like they're not in control of what's best for them. Something with that Strength in reverse and this Nine of Pentacles reverse. On a more practical level, like I said, they could have lost a lot of money, or they could just be kind of in a place of feeling in a low mood. And they feel like their hands are tied. They feel very, they're not taking responsibility for their own life, and they're not seeing the Ace of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Lovers. So it's almost like they're choosing to shut you out, even though that's not how they truly feel inside. And that doesn't make it okay for you, to wait for it, but that's just the energy that's playing out. So it's like they don't want you to go, they don't want you to give up here, but they also don't know how to pick the pieces up in multiple ways. So with that love yourself first too, I think that kind of goes for both of you. There's a sense here of not totally loving the self, and this is projected into this connection. And that's why from the very center we have the Ace of Cups and the forgiveness here too, and the Judgment reverse. A need to take a different approach, a need to really and for them too, to really have to be more discerning about their past, be more discerning about their own self, because that could be judgment too. It's Pluto energy. It's very transformative. So they can sit there and just kind of look at what has been lost. And it kind of looks like they're going to do that right now. They're not going to take much action. Let's look at you here, and then we'll look at the outcome. Okay. I just want to see here, how are you showing up here? How are you feeling? And what is the best thing for you to do for the viewer here? Or what do you want? Oops, I just dropped that. Let me grab it. Okay, the Six of Pentacles. I don't know if it flew out upright or reversed, but we have the Six of Pentacles, we have the Seven of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. Let's confirm the outcome here, and then we'll see. Because it's sort of like almost the same thing a little bit. The Six of Pentacles is about give and take equally here. So it's like, are you going to keep fighting for someone who is not giving you anything back equally? So let's see. So where is this connection going? This is just going to be for the next few weeks or so. Okay, not permanently, but with this Two of Cups reverse, what is the outcome here between you and this person, Leo? What is the outcome between you and this person, Leo? Yeah, finances are a big factor here. I don't know if that's between you both together or if this is just them. But there's definitely something about finances here that are causing a lot of delays or causing a lot of insecurity here. So we have this rejection is divine protection. So in the next few weeks or so, and for June, I do feel like the connection is not ready to come together. And so do what you need to do, to make the right choice for you. The Six of Pentacles can also be about finances too. So maybe there is something here where this person is in financial loss because they've been giving to something else, maybe an obligation or more of a financial thing is what I'm getting, because they're not coming through as feeling stable within themselves. And that includes with the Nine of Pentacles financially. They're not available. But for a lot of you, it could just be on a more practical or financial level. And this is causing them to feel like they can't connect here with you. So I feel like that in the next few weeks, it is going to be divine protection with this connection, because we have two things about actually three things. The word protection is showing up like 3 times in the reading. So there's a lot of protection in this connection, for both reasons, if that makes sense. Like for both the connection to be guided in the right way, if it were meant to come into some form of apology with the Page of Cups here, a second chance, it's going to be guided towards that. But on the other hand, it could be protected for a little bit of time until things can align. Because for the Two of Cups to be the outcome, again, that to me is saying that the connection is just kind of at a bit of a mismatch at the moment. What is the outcome between you and this person, Leo, in the next few weeks or so? So yeah, there's a lot. I do feel like for some of you, there's a very, it could be a very sexual energy that this person or you, we have the Ace of Wands here too, that you either want to come together sexually, or there's a feeling of needing to kind of tame that energy. With the Strength in reverse, we have unexpected meeting, divine timing, and a fated coming together. And we have in our wildest dreams. So it's sort of like something about this would require somebody here to really do something differently or to kind of step outside the box. And that's what I'm getting with this kind of tied energy. Somebody feels very tied, or they feel very restricted financially, emotionally. And this with this Ace of Cups and the Page of Cups, and it's something about it wants to come together. Something about it wants to come into some form of meeting. But for right now, it could be that this person can only offer you something sexual if that resonates with you, or there's only a very kind of fleeting energy until somebody can equal that Two of Cups. And this could be heavily rooted in some form of financial struggle here. Yeah, because we have that worry card too. So what will everyone else think with the Hierophant? And we have that card in our wildest dreams. So this could be something that's more of like a, if you're in a separation, or if you're kind of in a place where you're not connecting at the moment, it's almost like this would be something either rebellious, or it would be something that, I don't know, like something different about it, that they would have to take a different route here. And so they're trying to be very methodical with the King of Swords. So are you. So what is the final advice here for Leo and this connection, for the outcome? Yeah, it's very much of a, so what Spirit's saying here, we have the outcome is a surprise, and we have let go of the outcome. And we have the fated unexpected meeting. We have the scales of karma is taking care of a situation. You are trying too hard. The full details are still unfolding. So this is going to be very much of an unfolding story in the next few weeks or so. If this is your story, your connection, try not to force anything right now with the you are trying too hard here. The scales of karma is taking care of a situation. The full details are still unfolding. So with the fated coming together here too, and divinely protected love, something about this, again, it does feel, we have so many things about being protected or divinely led. So if you are being rejected from this person for the moment, it is because it's for a reason. it's because there's something here that needs to be balanced first. Scales of karma here needs to be balanced, because I think this person could be struggling on their own personal level right now, and maybe you too. But and if this is could be something that is going to be only a fleeting thing, then maybe Spirit's trying to protect you from that, is what I'm getting here. So try to think very clearly, about what you do want here. So let's get the final advice for you. I'm going to use this deck here. What is the final advice for Leo with this connection? And I do think for you, Leo, too, it's important to forgive, even if you just move on from the connection, because we have the world in reverse, too. So it's sort of like there is a need to forgive within the heart, to let go, because it's almost like you both are kind of tethered in a way, or it's like this cycle, it really needs to end in some way, even if that means just moving into a new cycle. Something needs to be completed within this sort of dynamic, I feel. So what is, angelic protection? There's so much protection in this connection and also within you. So you are very protected right now. So whatever Spirit's trying to send you or help you with right now, it's for a reason. So final advice for you, Leo. Courage and bravery and composure. So I think this is also going to require composure for both of you, really, but to have the courage to keep a composed emotional state, to compose mind, especially, again, there's something about this maybe sexual thing. I don't know if this is something that you need to kind of keep yourself held back from, but there's something about composure here. Yeah, learning experience. So it's very much of a spiritual process, a spiritual journey. And this is what I'm getting here for the next few weeks or so. So I really hope this could help you, Leo. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you next time. Much love.